I don't think Dungeons and Dragons should be, because it's an exploration of the mind. And the most exciting thing that's going to happen tonight is Spencer's going to come up, and we're going to start our first Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Yeah. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, three episodes ago, we decided to play Dungeons and Dragons. 2 weeks ago, we brought up a Dungeon Master, Spencer. Last week, he created our characters for us, and now we're going to bring up Spencer, our Dungeon Master.
Are you ready, Spencer?
Does this thing work? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me over there?
Yeah. Are you comfortable you need a tabletop, right?
Yeah, to roll dice on and such.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk to him up here for a second, and then we'll send him off to the cornfield.
Well, first I want Spencer and the audience to understand that anything that goes wrong tonight, because I don't think this has ever been attempted, a live Dungeons and Dragonsing on a podcast.
There might be a very good reason for that.
If that turns out to be the case, it's all the heat's on me, man. This is not... Spencer's a stand-up guy. He volunteered, shot his hand up when we asked if there's a dungeon master in the audience. He has leapt to this duty. If this goes wrong, it's not because there's anything wrong with Spencer. I just want to make sure that's clear, because I'm sure we all become dungeon masters because we don't want something to be wrong with us that we deeply fear is. So I don't want to push you further into psychosis.
The dungeons truly hide my hurts and pains.
All right. I'm back in high school already. So do you think you're comfortable over there? Do you want that black linen off of the table? Is that not dice amenable?
It'll be fine. Yeah.
All right, you'll be fine. Okay.
Spencer, I have a question for you. How old were you when you first DM'd, when you first mastered a dungeon?
Back before I knew what Dungeons and Dragons is, we used to just play pretend, But we do the same basic things, and then someone's like, hey, have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons? And we were like, wow, let's make this more complicated.
Yeah.
So you were 4. All right.
Oh, I guess I was in fourth grade. I don't know what age that is.
Fantastic.
I do remember. It's funny. I remember being in grade school, and I remember there was this kid. God damn it, what was his name? I'll never remember it, but I wish I could give him props, because he really. You just made me realize it starts so much earlier. Like, all kids play make-believe. All kids play hot lava. There's a dinosaur and all this stuff. But then some kids start playing football. And then there's other kids that are like, fucking hot lava just started getting good. And I remember being on the playground and being playing hot lava to the fucking hilt with 2 kids. One kid's name was Sean Malarkey, which sounds like a fake name.
Sean Malarkey!
Because his name literally means fake.
I would be disappointed if it was a normal name. Your friends' names are absolutely hysterical.
And then there was another kid. God damn it! It was God damn it! It was. I think he was Armenian. It was
Fuznik ass patch.
It doesn't matter, but I only want to think of it because I like to think that he'd wander into it and get props for it. But he was the fucking best. He would play. It was a form of hot lava called just Jaws, because Jaws was popular. So there were sharks everywhere, and he would tell us where we were safe from the shark water and where the sharks were and stuff. And we would just the 30-minute recess would just evaporate instantly. It's like you couldn't believe it. And pulling yourself away from this world where anything was possible, and you're acting out these adventures, and then you have to go trudge back to math class and all this stuff. It's like, what a bummer. I'm gonna go kill myself. But yeah, I never made that correlation. Actually, that's the beginning of Dungeons and Dragons. It's like you hang out with your friends and you're improvising storytelling out on the playground.